Welcome everyone to this brand new video, and in this video I'll be showing you how to download this game called Dark Deception into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. So basically, this game can be downloaded for free into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices from a very reliable source that I'll be showing you later in this video. Because this game is not usually available in the official stores, and those of you who want to play this game do not have the pleasure of playing it because it is not quite commonly available. However, if it is available at some point it's not for example, if it is available on a site, the method of downloading is not correct from that site, and you might get some viruses and some other troubling troubling elements downloaded as well. Or mostly you would not find a way to download this game Dark Deception into your mobile devices or any of your iOS or Android devices. However, in this video I will be showing you a very reliable source from which you can download this game called Dark Deception into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices in less than 5 minutes pretty easily, because the steps are pretty simple and pretty straightforward and easy to execute. So right now I have this game open on my iPhone, but that does not imply that this video is only for iOS devices. It doesn't matter whichever device you're using, just follow the steps I'll be showing you in the later part of this video, and by following them correctly and carefully, you will be able to get this game downloaded into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices pretty simply, quickly, and easily. So we'll be moving on to the steps later in the later part of this video. For now, let's just take a look at this game and how does it work on my iPhone. And let me just rephrase one more thing before we move on to the next part, is that the steps are exactly the same for both Android and iOS devices, so you don't have to worry about whichever device you're using. I'll be executing those steps on my iPhone, but they're executed in the exact same way on your Android devices as well, except for one point where Android users have to skip one step, for which I'm here to guide you when and where to do so do not worry about anything else at all. Let's move on to the game. So as you can see, I have it open on my phone, and to you it might seem a little dull, but the colors are pretty good, as well as the main menu is pretty typical for mobile games. It has like resume, new game, chapters, replay, extras, options, and quit. These are the basic options you can see on the screen of this game, and I would say that the game runs pretty smoothly. There is no lagging at all in the game, and the graphics are pretty insane. Like the detailing, the entire colors, and everything is perfect tip top. And talking about the controls are pretty user friendly. Like if you're a console player and you're trying to play this game on your phone, it won't be a trouble for you because the controls are pretty similar to the console controllers, because you've got two analogs, you got the D-pad. If I'm not wrong, you haven't got the D-pad for this game. I hope, yes, I presume not. But you can definitely switch the controls and settings to your own preferences. And as you can see, the controls are pretty simple. You got two analogs to move the camera here and there and to move yourself, and typical controls as well. And then you've got some cheeky looking graphics that are just so great and get you addicted to the game. And on top of that, the best part is that this game is downloadable and compatible with both Android and iOS devices, which frees you from the worry of whichever device you're using. So just take a look at this game so that we can momentarily quit this game, and then, as I said, we can delete this game so that we can move on to the downloading process. By the end of this video, I'll have this game reinstalled in my phone. So let me just close it for now. This is the Dark Deception, a game loved by many but played by some because it is not quite commonly available. I would say it's rarely unavailable. It's rarely available, yes, not unavailable. So as promised, I will be clicking and holding on my game icon, and so that I can delete it, and then we'll be moving on to the steps. So there we go. Now first things first, you have to locate and open the settings of your phone, which is going to be pretty simple and easy. It's a quick task, just like that, bam. Step number one is that you have to go down to your battery settings and make sure that the low power mod on your iOS devices and your power saving or battery saving mods on your Android devices are turned off. So this is step number one, which is for both Android and iOS devices. Once you've done this, simply move down to step number two, which is that you have to go down to your browser settings, and in my case it's Safari. Go to the privacy and security section and make sure all cookies have been unblocked by turning off the option that says block all cookies. Otherwise your downloading process will certainly be affected. This is step number two, which is for both Android and iOS devices. After that, move back up to your general settings and go down to your background app refresh. And this is step number three, the last step, but this is only for iOS devices. Make sure it is on Wi-Fi and cellular data. If you're an Android user, you'll have to skip step number three and move directly to the next step. Once you've done these three adjustments, simply close and hit open the browser for which all the cookies have been unblocked. And in the search engine bar of that particular browser, type this in ogmod.app. Type this in carefully and correctly, ogmod.app, and click search. And as soon as you click search, a list of modded games and apps will appear right in front of you this way, along with their respective ratings and compatibilities. And this list is pretty diverse and extensive, so you might get lost and you may not find anything in this list if you just scroll up and down. And if you can't find anything, just go and search in the search bar. But if you're fortunate enough like me, you may stumble across the game this way. Mobile version Android plus iOS 4.7 rating. Click on it, Click on the download now button and let the injection process load and take its time to finish. Now remember, there is no need for jailbreaking or rooting over here. It's as simple and straightforward as I'm showing you it is. And the injection process may take up to a few seconds in most cases. However, in some cases it may take up to a minute or two. But that's like chill, no worries. That's like normal. It depends on your internet connection speed. Once it's done, you will be asked to complete this one last easy step in which you have to basically install 2 apps on the list below and follow the instructions to complete the injection process. Now, out of all these offers and instructions, you have to complete 2. And definitely I'll be completing 2 each. Just follow the offers, and my first one is going to be Norton Secure VPN. I have to install this app and run it for 30 seconds. These apps are downloaded from the official stores, so they're 100% safe to use. And although they've instructed me to run it for 30 seconds, I will run it for 40 to 50 seconds to be on the safe side, and would recommend you guys to do the same as well. However, over here you might not notice it because the video has been fast forwarded to make it short, and rightfully so. My instruction number 1 has been completed, and my instruction number 2 is going to be probably this one, copper banking. I have to install it and run it for 30 seconds, but as promised, I will run it for 40 to 50 seconds to be on the safe side, and would recommend you guys to do the same as well. And once your game has been downloaded, you may delete these extra apps to optimize their storage because they occupy space on your phone for no good reason. And once you've completed both your instructions, simply close everything and return to your home page, and your Dark Deception will have been downloaded just the way it has been downloaded over here for me in these few simple steps underneath my home icon. So I hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, share this video, and I'll see you next time in another cool video with another cool game or app or modded version. Until then, take care, enjoy Dark Deception, and peace out.